This lifetime product page was already pulling in sales, but the messaging didn't match the homepage and the features read like a product catalog. However, this cold outbound tool stands out with unlimited senders, unlimited contacts, and built-in warm-up that most tools can't touch. In this query jam, we dig into how to align their value prop across every page and turn FAQs into objection killers. Let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Luca Pechavar. I'm a co-founder of ManyReach. ManyReach is a scalable cold outreach platform that helps you get more clients for your B2B company.
I love it. So tell me a little bit more about the types of customers that you work with at ManyReach.
Yeah, we work with very wide spectrum of clients. So we have a lot of agencies like marketing agencies, SEO agencies that are selling to businesses worldwide. We have SaaS companies who are, B2B SaaS companies who use cold outreach to reach out to potential users of their software. We also have a lot of freelancers who are just starting out because cold outreach is probably one of the most effective and most not cheap but most cost effective solution for you to start and to scale your business, and because it's also communication channel with a direct response. You also can get really a lot of feedback very quickly about your offer and your positioning, and you can use this as a starting point to maybe adapt angles or adapt offer, which can be very effective when you're starting out.
Yeah, absolutely. And it sounds like you have a lot of different customer segments. Is there any particular segment that tends to be the one that, buys and or stays around the long and has longer LTV? Or is it really split across all three of those niches, agencies, freelancers, as well as kind of startups?
Yeah, it's really spread. I cannot pinpoint to one specific. I mean, we have some who are really, sending a lot, and they tend to, in some cases, also resell ManyReach as a white label solution. So you are able to rebrand it and sell it on your own to your own clients with your own pricing. So these kind of clients also stay the longest because they have clients attached to ManyReach. Yeah.
Got it. So really, like agencies might have the highest LTV when you got factor in a lot of them are also using it as a white label software.
Yeah, also, yeah. So, but this is maybe these are maybe the largest clients, but the biggest number, the largest number of clients are definitely, B2B companies. Anyone who's selling directly to B2B and is using ManyReach for their own outreach and their own sales activities.
Got it. That makes a ton of sense. So you really do have the true horizontal product that, cold email software that can work across many different verticals. And you do even have many verticals and many different types of clients, which has its advantages and also has some trickier sides of it as well. I know you also recently celebrated a birthday for the software and you have a pretty cool birthday deal. Do you want to pull up that page so we can kind of take a look at it?
Of course, of course. Yeah, we are celebrating our birthday. We're celebrating our birthday with a special lifetime deal. So instead of paying monthly or paying, buying credits as you go, you can get our software for a one-time payment. So
Yeah.
prices are very affordable comparing to what you get.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but can you pull up your website again? Because I had not actually seen the landing page. Cool. So if you just want to scroll to the top of this page.
Yeah.
Awesome. And can you tell me a little bit more about what was the purpose behind this birthday deal?
Yeah, the purpose behind our birthday deal is to give something back. So to give a good software to people who are starting out and thinking about doing cold outreach. And this is a lifetime deal. Yeah, it's a lifetime plan. So you only pay once and use it forever. And because what we learned in the past that users who are starting out with cold outreach, there's a learning curve, like in any other thing, and we don't want to pressure them to pay us monthly if they don't get results right away. So instead of, I mean, we are here to help businesses grow, and that's why we also have this kind of deal. So based on your needs, how many leads, how many prospects are you looking to get each month? We have 3 plans. So the birthday 10,000 and 100,000 and 300,000. So the difference is how many emails can you send each month through our platform. So the first one is up to 10,000, up to 100,000, the second, and up to 300,000, the biggest plan. All the features are included. So these are the prices. So you get this, you select the plan that you like, connect your senders, or you can get senders through us as well. And we do all the warm up for you, and then you are able to create campaigns, upload leads, and grow your business. So this is the logic, like a gift back to the community.
Got it. So for anywhere between $199 and $899, you can basically get lifetime access to ManyReach, which seems like a really, really great deal.
It's a really good deal, and this is what also our clients who grabbed this deal told us. Yeah.
Awesome. If you don't mind, kind of scrolling up to the top of the page.
Sure.
So first of all, congrats again on kind of your second year within the software. Can you say a little bit more? One of the things that just immediately stands out is the birthday is a really great like reminder for you, but what is it? It's a little bit less clear from the H1 and also from elsewhere what ManyReach actually does, which obviously it's cold email software. So potentially, have you thought about, maybe changing that H1 so that it actually kind of reflects a little bit more of what's in it for your customers while still signaling the birthday deal?
Yeah, I mean, this landing page was initially meant for our community.
Mm-hmm.
So for our current subscribers or pay-as-you-go users, and we promote it through affiliate partners. So everyone who is a user of ManyReach can be our affiliate. So it was never really a totally cold audience that landed on this landing page. So that's why it was more like a niche down to the whole celebration. It was not a landing page for cold audience.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense if it's going to people who are already warm or maybe already customers, and you're basically giving them a way to keep using it for a discounted price. One other question, I like the whole idea of pay once, access everything for life. That makes a lot of sense. It makes it totally clear it's a lifetime offer. You have the FOMO of 1 day left, 1 day, 13 hours left. Again, you're kind of signaling the FOMO so that they know that it's there. Is there, instead of saying all the powerful features of ManyReach, what are the top 3 features, or or even better than that, like what are the core value props that these agencies, these freelancers, and these startups are kind of saying the most about ManyReach?
Yeah, so it's definitely the ability to connect unlimited senders.
Mm-hmm.
The cold outreach game is a game of numbers. From each sender, you cannot send a lot of emails because you will get blocked, and you will have issues with the deliverability. So in this case, we don't want to limit you with how many senders can you connect. So this is an important. We don't limit you to how many leads can you import. There are other softwares who limits you how many leads can you import, and then you need to delete them in order to upload new ones, or you need to upgrade to a higher plan. We think this is not a good solution for clients, and we want them to have a full history of what was going on with each lead available in the software. And then the warm-up, this is very important. If you want to really scale and be successful with cold outreach, you need to have a warm-up. So I would say these are the core features. And the Unibox. So the Unibox is like an inbox for all the senders that you have connected. So instead of, you can reply to all the responses from your campaigns directly from ManyReach. So I would say these are the most important features and benefits that.
Yeah. That makes sense. So it's really the unlimited senders, unlimited active leads, unlimited campaigns. Pressuring that a little bit more is what does a customer actually say when they hear that, or when they're actually in your platform, based off of when they see unlimited senders, unlimited active leads, unlimited campaigns.
I mean, what they say. I mean, from what I hear, they're happy because we're really not limiting them. We don't want to push you to and limit you with things that are important for your success. Because otherwise, we don't want to tax your success. So this is why we do that.
Got it. And if you want to scroll back up to the top of this page, so would it make sense, instead of saying all the powerful features of mini reach, you basically say, you basically just lead with the things that your customers value, which is unlimited sends, unlimited contacts, that sort of thing, so that it's a little bit more tangible what they're getting and why they should sign up for the lifetime deal today before it ends. As opposed to just, and having them to actually think in and for what they might be getting from it.
Yeah, potentially. But as I said, this site was created for the warm, semi-warm audience. If we move to the homepage, I think we have it a bit different. So here it's exactly what you said. Lets you connect unlimited mailboxes to unlimited contacts, that unlimited team members under unlimited workspaces. So this is exactly what you proposed. Yes.
Got it. And if you want to go back to the birthday deal,
of course.
So that makes my point even more relevant, which is why not just have the same messaging across both, because they already have it proven within your homepage that it works, and just kind of add in the whole birthday deal, which you already do with having the countdown timer and everything else.
Yeah, maybe we could change that. The performance of the site so far has been great, so that's why we haven't really changed it. And it's actually meant more to scroll down to see the video, or to actually compare the plans where you can see all the features. The homepage doesn't have these plans there, so that's why it's important to show there at the top what you get right away. But yeah, it's definitely a good suggestion to maybe test in the future years if we're gonna do something similar.
Yeah, totally. I mean, if anything, I always kind of tell people you want to reinforce exactly the same messaging that you're reinforcing elsewhere in all of your marketing across all of the specials or all of the deals that you might be offering, because that for you're, just further reinforcing both to cold people, but in this case especially for, customers in warm leads who already know who you are. You're saying the same thing over and over again, which makes it way more likely that A, they're going to convert and take the deal, and B, they're going to tell other people about this, and you're going to be with the same language that you want to be known for. So scrolling down on the page, I like the FOMO timer. That makes a ton of sense for what this is. Having the used by 10,000 users with logos, standard practice makes a lot of sense. The video demo also makes sense. Like the pricing, scroll down, cool. So, okay, then you have social proof. 87% of users consistently book 4 to 7 meetings every day using ManyReach. That's a pretty specific stat. Can you share a little bit more? Is that kind of gold standard context for pretty much all kind of cold outreach software, or is that better or worse?
I don't know what's the stats of the others, but this is what our users, I mean, once they start using it successfully and at scale, what they can reach. Yeah,
that makes a ton of sense. So maybe I would add like a subline behind this. I like the social proof tied to it because that's just kind of reinforcing it. But just I add a subhead that kind of explains a little bit more about how you got to that number and why that's impressive.
Yeah.
Scroll down, cool, and then all the features included. Is this where you can also, I would say instead of all features included, I would specify that and just be like unlimited sends, unlimited contacts, all that sort of thing. So you further reinforce that same messaging. And then you can lead in with all the rest of the like initial features. But I do have another question tied to that, which is why are you spreading it out based off of basics, campaign, unified inbox, sending account, and integrations?
Because these are features based on the elements of the app.
Do your customers know that? Or is that just a way that you're organizing it for yourself or do your customers actually think in the same way as you do? Which is, are they thinking in terms of campaign, unified inbox, sending account, or are they just thinking, I need to send cold emails for myself to get more leads, or I need to send them for my customers, for my clients' customers?
This is not like that we see it as but more like the tool was always built based on the feedback of the clients. So and this is how the software was built. So and these are the elements that were important for them and for them to explain. So that's why it's presented as this. But yeah, it can always be improved, obviously.
Got it. I would say I would kind of challenge you, and instead of having it be 5 things like that, I would resegment this to be around to be the same goals that your customers all have. As instead of having it be organized by the platform, have it be organized by basically the goals and how they think about a cold email campaign.
Gotcha. Yeah. Good suggestion.
And how are they typically structuring, or how do you encourage them to structure their cold email campaigns?
Can you elaborate a bit? What would the
Yeah, so how do you either within the platform or when you're talking to customers, how do you encourage them to think about their campaigns, and what's the general structure that they're thinking about when they start using when they're brand new to using ManyReach or any sort of cold email campaign platform?
So yeah, I mean the structure of the campaign, or more better to say the whole setup is to get secondary domains. So these are domains that are similar to your business that are going to be used for sending cold emails, getting mailboxes ready. So all the DNS settings that need to be set in order to be ready for sending. So these are the basics of the sending accounts of mailboxes. For people that don't have those mailboxes, we can also help them get them and do all the setup for them. And then when it comes to then you need to collect leads. We encourage them to verify the leads and to really get them based on certain triggers that are going on with these leads. So not just blasting everyone with every offer they have. So go as specific as possible. And then when it comes to copywriting, so to creating emails, then we also encourage them to use the best practices, which are like sending very short emails, not including any links especially in the first email, using the sending as text only, so no HTML, no heavy signatures with images, social media links, etc. So these are the way how we help clients to really use these features that we provide and to the maximum there.
Yeah, so if you were to start again, it would basically be like kind of warming to what you were saying before. It's basically warming up your email account, getting your lead set up, then kind of starting with the copy, and then hitting kind of send and analysis. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, at the end, I mean, once you start sending the campaign, the report is starting to show the data, what's going on with your leads, with your campaign. So yeah, this is kind of it's not the end, because the end game is to communicate with clients through the Unibox, through the unified inbox, where they reply to you and you try to book a meeting or close the sales or whatever is the next goal for you.
That makes a lot of sense. So maybe instead of having it be organized by basics, campaign, unified inbox, sending account, and integrations, change up those labels and also change up which features are in each one to kind of better model exactly what a campaign looks like. So instead of saying basics, say, warm up your account and then put in all the features there that are how you can do that within ManyReach and do that better than other platforms. Then you have another one, it's like, getting set up with like figuring out your leads sort of thing, another one for campaigns and sending, another one for how to analyze what's working, what isn't.
Yeah, this is how we have the website is structured
Mhm.
in this way. So at the top, we have it exactly like you mentioned. Yeah, well, the deliverability, the Unibox, the follow-ups, the white label, the integration, etc. But on this page, we couldn't put everything here, and also this is more like a feature index than so that you on this page that you can see everything that you can get. But it's not maybe organized in a way to be that is organized on other pages where we have enough space for.
Yeah, I would say if anything, like I think the way you had it before makes a lot more sense, but also like this page feels a little bit like a feature dump. And instead of just dumping all the features and expecting your customers to know what they need, you can kind of better drive that decision. You can better drive it and make it way more likely for them to convert by organizing it in a way where you only highlight the features that you know are the ones that are closest to your value prop and closest to what your customers value. And you can kind of do that by modeling in the same way as a cold email campaign that they would have within the platform.
Yeah, could do that. Yes, of course.
And then scroll down. Cool. So I love the FAQs. My question to you is, what are the common objections that people have where they, that keep them from starting a free trial on ManyReach or signing up for a lifetime deal?
I mean, these are like what are the credits? So then will the credits expire? Do we offer a free trial? And yeah,
Are those the only objections that come up? Or are there other objections that come up compared to why ManyReach instead of another software, or why ManyReach instead of, going fully DIY? Like, is literally the only objections you get around free credit?
No. For the competitors, we had a page. I mean, we had a similar landing page where we had also the competitors and what you get there and what you get with us. But then we moved it here, so to the separate pages. But yeah, we could add this also to this page because this is definitely something that they compare. Yeah, this time we decided not to add. Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I'm bringing that up is one of the biggest mistakes I see across a lot of websites, and then also even with I help my clients with this when it comes to writing landing pages, is using the FAQs to actually make sure that they are actually doing objection handling instead of just answering common questions. FAQs shouldn't just be answering common questions like what is pricing. It actually should be the most effective way that you handle objections. So like, what are the top 3 reasons that somebody doesn't pick ManyReach and goes to Lemlist, or they go to Instantly or someone else? That's what you want to have in your FAQ. Yeah, you can still have how many credits do you get and how do you have a free trial? That's expected. But the other questions you ask should be around exactly answering all of those questions. And that's how you really bump up a page like this and get it to convert from, oftentimes 5% or 10% more, just by making sure that you handle those objections in the FAQ and throughout the page.
Yeah.
So going back to that, what are the common objections that you hear where someone chooses to not sign up for a ManyReach free trial or sign up for a lifetime deal?
I mean, so some objections are, some certain features that some other tools have that maybe we currently don't offer. So usually something, or along these lines.
Yeah. I would encourage you to explore that a little bit deeper and then put that into your FAQ, because that's how you're going to actually, with an answer, because that's how you're actually going to be able to convert a lot more people really, really effectively and get them into those free trials or get them into a lifetime deal. Scroll down. Cool. I like that. You make it really easy for them. If they don't want to sign up for a lifetime deal, you have a way out where it's like, hey, just get, free emails. Only thing I would be challenged is you said mostly only warm people who are potentially even already customers are hitting this page. So maybe instead of saying start with getting your first 250 cold emails for free, just further reinforce the lifetime deal and, add the countdown timer again, because that CTA is perfect for your homepage. But if this deal is only going to like the warmest people who are potentially already customers, it kind of gives them an easy out instead of just further reinforcing, hey, this is, get this deal before it's gone.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome. Anything else before we wrap?
No, not really.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on Clarity Gems.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, Jessica. It was great
Awesome.